Hey Dumb, this is Dave Decide. Today we have to get into some new pictures of alleged V and Jennie together, HYBE's legal action that ties into this, and as well as V and a cute moment that has resurfaced. So, hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your merch and let's get into it. So V dating has been something that we talk about a bit on this channel, pretty much just denying all the rumors. I don't believe any of the rumors that have existed online, either from just one person making up that rumor to if potentially millions of people believe it. If V himself doesn't confirm, then there's nothing to believe. Since the recent rumors of Jennie and V being seen in Jeju, which I personally believe is photoshopped, since that rumor came out, there's been a lot of talk of if the photo is real and people saying that there is no way it's real due to them either believing the timing isn't right. V was in Jeju somewhere in the beginning of May, and we have even seen fans that allegedly ran into him around that time that confirmed that he was allegedly indeed in Jeju around that time. But Jennie had apparently dyed her hair orange in April, which we don't see the orange hair in the alleged Jennie and V photo in Jeju. So it's interesting that some people were making some theories up that were kind of hilarious. One person mentioned that if V made an announcement to say that he was gay after this whole incident, and this is why Jennie and him are not in a relationship, this is funny to me because if that literally happens, I think it's going to be so funny to see all the people who are sending Jennie death threats right now have to apologize or whatever. But people were also bringing up an older clip that was hilarious. This was one where JHope and V were doing a live stream together and they were acting really cute and funny with each other. V said that he has been talking to JHope recently about something and wanted to share it live. V said that recently he has been liking JHope too much, to which JHope responded to not say that, probably because JHope does not know how to respond to such beautiful comments. I'd probably die if someone told me that they like me too much. V continued to say that every single time he runs into JHope or whatever, he mentions how he likes him too much, and you can tell JHope was quite flattered and a little embarrassed. He mentioned how he was supposed to deal with the newfound soaring popularity. Now this is typical BTS behavior where they compliment each other non-stop and always say wonderful and nice things to each other. But one of the main reasons I can understand why JHope and V clips are being brought up again is due to the fact that the alleged Jennie and V photoshopped photos was a photo photoshopped from when JHope and V were driving in a car together. So this kind of also drives home the point that the two are so close and they often spend a lot of time together in cars or in whatever. It's kind of a subtle, non-aggressive way to be like, this Jennie photo was just a cute V and JHope relationship, but that is just my theory. Shockingly, or maybe not so shockingly, the rumor of Jennie and V has still not been addressed by Big Hit. According to some news sites, they had attempted to contact Big Hit, but no one answered the phone. Perhaps Big Hit has y'all's number memorized or has it saved so they can see who is calling. Maybe try a blocked number and see if they will pick that up. But while Big Hit did not answer, YG, which is the label of Jennie, did answer to say that they will not give any comments. People did find this very strange because when a rumor in the past has gotten this big, BTS or Big Hit are always the first and the quickest to respond and deny. But netizens were definitely taking the silence to mean it's true. However, HYBE and Big Hit are probably dealing with one of the most biggest and frustrating cases in their entire career, which is the ongoing Garam bullying scandal. I'm assuming that the entire company's legal team or whatever may be entirely focused on that right now, that they cannot even really give a statement or whatever on anything else, especially since the rumors are so easily deniable. Like previously, the rumors are something like V at a museum talking to a girl, and then suddenly those two are accused of dating. But this is hard to disprove unless you give a statement, because the interaction did happen, so V or the label has to respond. However, in this case, the photos to me that are clearly photoshopped, so there's nothing to deny. It's another silly rumor like the several thousand that exist online and several thousand that exist for V every day with every other girl group. It's interesting because the fandom wants the label to take legal action on who started the rumors, but that's really not that important right now. The Garam scandal has kind of taken such a big and huge moment that if they don't do anything about it, they could potentially lose a lot of money or whatever. There were rumors reported by a website called Jonggang who claimed that HYBE was looking to settle with the victim, and there's no evidence of this right now, I don't think. Take this with a grain of salt. But it was reported that HYBE was trying to end the case and possibly end it before it can go to trial. I don't know if the case is in trial, but if it isn't and it gets to trial, the case is going to be huge. All court cases are documented heavily and transcribed for future lawyers and legal people to look over. And of course, a trial of this magnitude would be heavily documented and very public, like even more so, all of which would make the issue even bigger. And of course, all of this is really expensive. There were claims that they were willing to pay the alleged victim $73,000 to settle, and some were upset that that is all it would take, and then Garam would continue to debut and potentially make millions. And then others claiming that since HYBE was willing to settle, this proves that the alleged victim is telling the truth. Settling doesn't mean that the alleged victim is correct. Settling just means that they don't want the issue to get any bigger, and they don't want to spend more time, money, effort, and all their resources into this problem. This issue could likely even hinder BTS's comeback, as all of HYBE's resources are currently trying to calm this down. They may not pay as much attention to BTS, and of course, every single day this continues to drag on, the company could be potentially losing money. While no public legal action is known to be taken for the Jennie and V rumors, it seems HYBE has their hands tied with other legal action that they may have to deal with first. People have believed that the V and Jennie rumors were simply made to cover up the HYBE scandal, and so the public focuses their attention elsewhere. But I don't know about that, and it's clearly not working. But there have been so many rumors of V and Jennie since then, and so many photoshopped photos that have been brought into mainstream media. ARMYs and Blinks often like to make photoshopped and fake photos of their favorite idols together, either having lunch together or just walking together out of the airport. So some of these photos came into light since the Jennie and V rumor, and a lot of people are mad about this. But I think it's a smart way to delegitimize the dating rumor, because if the internet is flooded with fake edits, then every new person that enters the fandom is just going to think the Jeju photo is edited too, since there's so many fake photos. I initially thought a clip of Jisoo and V hosting a show together was photoshopped, and I also thought Jungkook and Ariana Grande meeting was photoshopped, but these were all real. But as you can tell, it can be thrown out as fake since there's so many fakes. So I think it's a good thing. But there was a YouTuber or reporter that had come out and talked about some new photos that they noticed of V and Jennie. Apparently V took a photo not too long ago of him standing next to this art piece. It's kind of a cute big stone man. I don't know the significance of the stone man, don't ask me, but it was interesting when apparently Jennie also took a photo next to a similar stone man when she was in Los Angeles. The statues look similar in a way where it could have been the same artist, but obviously they're two different statues. One is a full body and the other is just shoulder and up. But apparently the statues only appeared in front of a clothing shop, and the shop is not open to the public. At least these are the claims. And so the rumor here is that V and Jennie were both at this shop together and took a photo on two different statues. It would be nearly impossible to even fact check this theory, as if the shop is not open to the public, how do you even Google the shop name to confirm the area and if these statues were there and if V and Jennie were even together? You literally cannot. The claims was that even though the photos were posted 4 months apart, this could have simply been them just posting 4 months apart. However, this theory makes little to no sense to me. Like, am I missing something here? First of all, Jennie's hair. V's photo was posted in November of 2021. Jennie posted this in April of 2022. And Jennie just dyed her hair orange. And we know this because not only has she said that on IG, but we have seen videos such of her and her hair change. So it makes no sense to have orange hair just for the photo with V and then 4 months to post it. And also the statues just don't line up. Like, if this was the same store they were both at, why would there be two variations of the same statue there? Yeah, this theory is a flop to me, but I am curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think they were together at this shop? And do you think HYBE is focusing on legal action with the Garam situation first and then going to go into this situation with V and Jennie? Or do you simply think they don't care? Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos. Link down below. Thanks to this comment right here. Love you. Bye.